You are now tuned in for
only the best in the world. No, the universe.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Check this out.
We got a great show coming your way today. Hot shit. Here it comes.
Welcome to In the Box.
What's up?
One.
Welcome to In the Box.
Your favorite football show from where?
Trinidad, West
Trinidad and
Indies,
Tobago.
the Caribbean.
Why you always forget Tobago when we saying things like I'm from Trinidad?
I don't always, but I do. I do.
Big up yourself, Tobago.
Whoop, whoop.
We love y'all.
Big up Orlando. That's my cousin.
Oh.
That's my cousin.
Alright. So what you seeing
He live in Tobago.
is game week what? Is game week what?
6.
6, episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 8 of In the Box.
This week was brutal.
This week was brutal. Why say that?
Man, like the old for a while.
Yeah.
How's your big talk?
A few teams.
Yeah,
few
had some
teams,
injuries
well.
this
Three
week.
teams.
Alright, well, good segue, producer man, because I'll lead some of my big talk for this week, which
Big
is
talk.
with Van Dijk being injured, is that there for Liverpool title hope? Big man thing. Big man. So this is big man thing.
Possible. But in my opinion, I think Fabinho go in and fill that role.
What?
And once he stay fit, and once Alisson stays fit, which is very important,
Yeah.
then they could have a chance again.
You see that clip? You see the clip you put in the group with Joe Gomez and Adrian?
Yeah.
Conveyor belt. There's the mix-up between Joe Gomez and the goalkeeper. I think Joe Gomez wants the goalkeeper to stay.
It was too
So,
funny. It was too funny.
It goes to show that having a good goalkeeper is not a joke.
Everybody realized that since Liverpool bought Alisson.
Since Carrier.
Yeah. You're a good keeper though. You're a good keeper.
Anyhow,
Miss-
guys are there for Liverpool.
Actually, I beg to differ. As Rene was saying, with the signing of Thiago, that changed everything, that saved everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Because
it could-
Fabinho could just go
Thiago
back.
now coming in, but Van Dijk is an anchor on that team.
As we were saying, Fabinho
Could
will
play that
do
role.
that.
Yeah.
He has done it. He has done it this week in
Yeah.
Champions League and saved the team, saved the win. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's no Van Dijk.
Don't
Van
need to
Dijk
be
got
a...
his spirit.
Van Dijk is a very influential, he's big man, yes. But Fabinho have this.
We'll see. Everton big title again.
I don't think so, but could be.
Horrible loss.
Yeah. So what's your big talk? Oh no, what you have to say about that? You say it.
No, well, yeah, that's my take on it really.
It's Fabinho. We agree.
yeah.
So just producer man.
Yeah. Alisson is key, and once he come
Alisson?
back,
Fabinho, Van Dijk, and it's still safe because of Thiago,
correct.
right? Because we have Gini, we have Keita,
Correct.
and we have Thiago.
There are people to
And I
play the
said we
role.
as in
No, I'm
Liverpool.
not taking anything away from these players. I'm just saying Van Dijk used to carry a kind of spirit. with
Yeah,
him
no, nobody's
on
arguing
that
that.
team, and without him there, you'll see the void. You'll see the missing his presence.
Of course.
Of course.
But not that substantial if Fabinho is still fit.
This is my opinion about Liverpool back line.
Yeah.
The best defender is actually, and the best defender is Joe Gomez.
Why do?
Technically, he have the best body shapes and things. Van Dijk is just the best anticipator and reader of the games. But out of the four of them, so Fabinho, who could actually defend?
But do you see Fabinho? Fabinho's a good player. You're not taking anything away from him. But can he read that back line the way Van Dijk would read that back?
He's a defensive midfielder,
Yeah.
and he's played defense time to time.
And he played in all 4 positions of defense
For Monaco.
Brazil and Monaco.
Alright.
Used to play
Brazil.
yeah.
So, well, yeah, I mean.
Brazil, Craig.
Brazil.
So capabilities, yeah.
Yeah, it's not his preferred position.
Right.
Just like Fernandinho last year, he gonna have to do this, and that's it.
My big talk. Basically, my big talk is we going and have our next Champions League with people who dub themselves champions.
So they're doing it without federation sanction.
They have
So they're trying a fet match. A fet match league.
a fet batch of best players.
Yeah. This is like when I'm jugglers and them used to throw and Ricky Ali Young and Hardest and them on one side.
Basically, it's a charity match of world versus.
Yeah. So no, it's gambling. They pulling up their own money and they saying, you know, hey, what's going on? We wappy in the football.
Yeah, man on the side, correct.
Man, this table's hot. I want some of this money. Get me in this game. Come on.
Basically,
Yeah.
Northern League.
Northern all over.
No.
Big up to Northern.
Big up Northern. Can't wait for that league to start back. I told Fed, my son go play.
Let me explain why I say all of this now. You all heard he talk about it before the Super League where teams were...
Yes, no. The big teams want to separate.
No,
for
this
years
time,
now.
before it was reporters leaking the information. This time, it was a financial reporter leaking the information. So it was a reach out to people who want to invest in it.
Okay.
Basically, it seems like it's going to happen. As in, JP Morgan is back in it, the bank. You know this, and they are going to financial institutions to find out who, we have this fund, who want to throw money in the fund. The football teams will have the league, pay back the investors, and the investors will keep a share in the whole tournament. The clubs will have full power, full rank to do whatever they want, and of course, it's same Glazer and Liverpool
Leading in charge.
are behind. Well, I wouldn't say behind, but they are one of
Leading in
the
charge.
leading them along with your team Madrid. But I wouldn't say that all alone because Milan in the lineup.
Now, having unsanctioned, so to say, league, where does that leave players where recognition for, let's say, World Cup or for like international players trying to break into the European market, they need a certain level of recognized exposure, right? Does this allow them that platform, or being something that FIFA is not sanctioning or UEFA is not sanctioning?
No, well, that's the thing. It's FIFA behind it, so it's regardless. It's not a shunned something. FIFA is saying,
Go ahead.
okay, don't ask us about this, but at the end of the day, they okay with it if they get any money.
What going on is why I see could be good for it is if they make the Champions League like that as a league below, so to say, and they could either get promoted into it and keep the
All right, yeah, like
and so the big clubs is the big clubs. Right? We are the biggest clubs. The 12 biggest clubs in Europe, we're in this one league. But if you lose as one of them bigger clubs, you're supposed to have a penalty for losing too now. Right, so the winner of the Champions League is how you keep
would
it,
probably get
yeah,
promoted.
if you keep a hierarchy, it worth something. Other than that, it not worth anything. It's just big boys just spending their own money on themselves.
But does this now devalue or discredit the Champions League?
Yeah, it will devalue it. But
Because all the time, Champions League has been the pinnacle. That's what you're pushing for, right? So much so that players actually would push more for Champions League than go play the world champions thing they play after. They would actually push or put more emphasis into Champions League because of the prestige behind Champions League. So now does this take away that prestige?
actually, if you wait for think about it holistically, they have a way to make more money this way. Because they're going to bring in new clubs into Champions League.
No, don't get me wrong, on the business side.
Yeah, I know.
Business side
So yes,
is gold.
but yes, so it's going to devalue the Champions League to some extent, but it's now going to make you as a club spend your money better, recruit better, because you want to be actually the elitist of leagues.
Alright, but
That's how they was doing it all the time with Champions League. So everything about time.
yeah, but in the same sense, you're actually adding more football onto the roster of footballers.
No, you're not doing that. You're separating it because Milan and them not going to be in Champions League this anymore.
Well, at the end of the
They
day,
could get, when the first round knockout or elite thing, they could go down in Champions League and keep that competitive. You understand? Just like how we just get knocked out of Champions League and go Europa. to keep that competitive.
I don't think they have UEFA support. So I think it's a rogue from UEFA because UEFA automatically, seen as you all said, it will devalue the competition. But I don't see they approving it at all, unless
no,
they.
I don't see it being in the interest of UEFA.
Yeah, me either.
It's not. It's just, as I say, unless it big boys find a way for UEFA to see it like a stepping stone to a new competition that they could earn value from. And I see UEFA budget.
And that's the thing, once you get FIFA behind it, that's all they need. Because
I mean, Infantino is a man that's looking to get things moving for whatever agenda he about.
Free Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, get us out of the shackles, bro.
Hashtag free Trinidad and Tobago.
You know what I was thinking about? William Wallace. What kind of name is that in this timing for him to be the one to have this fight? No way. I want a home and a family.
Correct.
But it's all about nothing if you don't got freedom.
That's why I think that graphic was perfect.
Free Trinidad and Tobago. So I think that's it for Big Talk.
So predictions now?
So predictions now.
Predictions. You know the usual.
This week last.
Last week first. It was alright. It was some nice football games, just the same. I think all leagues this year giving you good football. As in, I don't know if the COVID caused it, the quarantine had...
It's the lack of fans causing it to be practice games in a sense, right? Where you can play high intensity, but you don't feel like if you're the away team...
Not much pressure.
Exactly, you don't feel pressured. You're able to play high intensity just like the other side, but you're not feeling pressured now. So games much more even, that's what I would say.
Yeah,
that's why we've seen real strange results this year. I would say look out for much more strange results like that. 7-2 from Aston Villa or Liverpool. You're going to see some of those.
Yeah.
Some more of those.
Yeah.
Surety.
Agreed. 100% I agree with you.
Sure.
I actually throw one of them in my predictions this week, so you'll see it.
Before we go, what went on with the Milan derby last week?
The order was restored.
Order.
Restored.
Yeah.
Finally,
So I'm serious, a happy place again?
after how much years? 6 years probably.
So what was the score?
2-1.
San Siro.
Yeah.
Who was home?
Inter was at home,
Inter, so.
and so it was a great win for us. Hopefully,
Great.
when fans come back out, we'll have our fans in the stadium and in the San
I know you'll be
Siro.
able to bully them, so you'll have the one up on them. That's good, congratulations. You know, I'm a more underdog fan, right?
Yeah, true.
So when Milan was on top, I used to like Inter. But now Milan is the underdog.
I didn't understand it at first. When I first met you, and this man like Inter.
It's I have underdog syndrome.
Oh.
As well root for AC now, and the low is just come on. AC.
Let's go Milan.
Right?
For some Milan, sempre Milan.
Remember we told her we're gonna change up how we're doing it, right? Renee, you wanna explain the format?
Basically, we giving points same way for if you call the best scores.
Closest, we playing closest.
But we playing closest.
We playing closest because I mean, guys, we getting right game predictions, but not score predictions.
And we gonna prove to all you that you could put your money, you know. It's just not always on the score.
Go with more the results more than the actual scoreline.
Agreed.
Right? That's what we suggesting. Go with result more than scoreline with us.
And of course, if you bet small on the scoreline, you still win big.
So last week's predictions.
As we were discussing derbies, let's kick it off with the first derby, the Merseyside derby, which everyone thought would have ended well. Everyone except Alan, who thought would have ended in favour of
No, you didn't think it would have ended in favour of...
I said it would have been Liverpool if Everton wasn't at home, but because of that, I'll give...
Exactly, so you went in favour of Liverpool.
Okay, alright.
This guy. So that was actually a real good assertion and analysis of the situation, because you get right.
Oh yeah.
Renee picked a 2-2 draw, but to be fair, they robbed Liverpool twice.
So I was right, and I was right.
English referees get stuff together now though.
Yeah, but that was ridiculous.
That's the offside, yes. But the
I don't think it's enough though. I don't think it's enough.
You have to go to VAR there, dog.
Oh well.
You have to go to
VAR.
The
injury, I guarantee. I think they need to do something about that because people going and get away with cuff the face and them kind of thing. You say, okay, well he offside. I just go and tackle him and cuff him in his face. Yeah. Because I know he offside.
No repercussions.
And the referee didn't stop it, which was the first thing I think really they should have think about when they made that rule.
So Renee, as we said, 2-2. Alan was 2-0. I was 2-1 for Liverpool. Alan was 2-0 for Everton. The actual score was 2-2, so Rennie got it right.
So what we were saying earlier is if you get the score right, you get 3 points. If you get the result right, as in if you choose the right team that's going to win,
or the draw,
you're going to get 1 point for that. So choose the right team, you get 1 point.
Scoreline and results have points in it for us now.
There you go. We're going to tally it up and you're going to see everybody's score. Well, we're going to count back all the weeks gone, so you'll see everybody's score.
You get a trophy at the end of the
challenge trophy. We actually might get a sponsor, so we're looking for all your predictions too
in the comments.
Alright, next game. It was Chelsea, Southampton. Chelsea at home. Alan gets 1-1. I guess 3-1.
Points on the board.
Kareem gets 2-2. It ended up 3-3. So it was a draw. Kareem ends.
And Alan.
Oh yeah, true. Alan gets a draw, yeah. So Alan's gonna get 1 as well.
Southampton is the bogey team of the season so far. I'm calling it now. Everybody's saying Everton. Everton really kind of in a different space.
It was expected though,
Everton in a different space. Bogey team is where do expect the upset.
Correct. They didn't make as much moves during the window.
The Corey, Allen, Hammers, expecting things from that team. But Southampton didn't really make any moves.
Correct.
Right? They actually lose Hoiberg.
Important.
And they're still out here being a bogey team. So well done, Southampton. So the next game after that was City versus Arsenal. I think this was game of the week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be, but
no, it's Everton, Liverpool was game of the week.
That ended up being the game of the week.
Nah,
City Arsenal was boring. I don't know, I find it was boring.
Yeah, it ended up being boring.
1-0 to City.
1-0 is the actual result. Alan chose 2-1 for Arsenal. First, he's a blind Arsenal fan. Right? This man is just blind.
You need to pick predictions with your mind and not your heart. Not your heart, Alan.
No objectivity, producer man. 2-1 Rennie, which was the correct result. Wrong scoreline, so Rennie's on the board with a 1 point.
1 point.
I had a draw, being too risk averse, I guess. Because I seen the master and the student.
Coming together, alright.
Yeah.
Next game was Newcastle Man U. Newcastle at home. Alan gets 2-0. I guess 3-2 to Newcastle. And Kareem gets 2-2. The game ended up 4-1 to Man U.
Nobody respected Man U. That's disrespect. Sorry, Man U fan. I was just watching your run of form and yeah.
Well, you look good against PSG, Ali. So let's stand up against PSG. So respect for that.
Pause. And also, I didn't say you lose. I say you draw. So pick on them guys.
I didn't say so.
After that, we had Sheffield versus Fulham, another boring fixture game. Sheffield this year lost his spark, boy.
Yeah, I believe so.
They done.
I don't know. Did they lose any player though, other than the keeper?
No, but he was there actually. He's one of the talisman.
Like he kept them out, but he didn't score goals. So and they scored a lot of goals last season.
He saved games.
True, I guess. Well, that's what talisman do.
That's what talisman do. So on either side of the coin. So he saved points for them last year. He gained points for them last year.
Yeah, I agree.
So with him gone, not saying that the new keeper bad. I forget who is Ramsdale. You're saying that Ramsdale bad?
Bag 7 points for me.
Because Ramsdale is a good keeper, but it's how certain men irreplaceable.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's one of them for Sheffield. So yeah, so the actual result was a 1-1. Anybody get the result right? Rennie is on a roll here. He got the result right on the scoreline. So 3-3 for Rennie.
I'll take a 1 point.
Alan said 1-0 Sheffield. I said 2-0 Sheffield. So you're on 5 right now. Jeez.
Small mercies.
Jeez.
Next game was Palace at home to Brighton. Alan gets 2-2. I guess 1-1. Kareem gets 2-1 to Palace. The game ended up 1-1.
Another draw. What is going on?
So Alan and I guess right.
So Alan, I'm last right now.
Each.
I on 1. Alan on 2. You on 6. What?
Spurs.
What? My word.
Next game.
Mans is a licensed coach, fam. Not a licensed psychic.
Talking about coaches, you all need to check out this show, this series, The Playbook on Netflix.
Go get it.
Trust me, if you're a coach, 100% you have to see it.
Alright.
But if you're testing or if you think you want to reach great levels, Check that out. Trust me when I tell you. Next game.
Up
Spurs.
next was, which was a real interesting game.
It was.
Spurs versus West Ham. This was delightful because,
as we said, the two teams in form.
Two teams in form, two teams with good midfield. One made plenty movement in summer. One didn't do so much, but still looking alive.
Yeah. Still made some tactical changes at least in coaching.
Suchek in that midfield along with Declan Rice is working, we can say.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of David Moyes, but I think he getting things right.
He doing something.
Right. So that game, Alan said it was going to end up 3-2. Rennie said 3-1. I said 4-1. All in favor of Spurs, right? And at halftime, everyone was right.
I swear.
Actually, up to the 70th minute, everyone was right. 70th minute or thereabouts.
Like I was the 70th. My score was right on the 70th.
When Gareth Bale came on in the 68th, I say I am going to be right with this score. 3-goal score, Gareth Bale coming on, he got bag one. I'll be right.
Not this time. It never happened.
Never happened.
What happened?
Never happened.
Gareth Bale allowed 3 goals to score.
Right. When he came on, 3 goals scored.
Man,
like,
come on 3-0,
Gareth.
dog. Who does that? Are you AC Milan versus Liverpool in Istanbul?
Hello?
Sick,
Hello.
So everybody get it wrong. Thanks, Gareth Bale. Zidane was right about you.
Whoa.
2-0.
Whoa, I just saying Real Madrid lost to Shakhtar 3-2, so it's in Madrid, so
go Shakhtar.
Next game, Leicester at home to Villa. Again, both of these teams in form. Alan guess Villa to win 2-0. I guess a draw because they're in form. Kareem guess 3-1 to Leicester because Vardy clearly in form.
And who was right?
Alan was right.
Yes. Alan is on 3. Rennie's on 6.
Well done, Alan. Well done.
That's a Vicky Pin score.
Well done.
What's going on?
Yeah, score up there.
Huh?
Score up there.
Score up there?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It up. You didn't see it?
Oh.
It right there. It right there. Yeah. Next game.
West Brom versus Burnley. This is a boring game.
Very.
Yo, when you look in the dictionary next to boring, you see Burnley straight tackling West Brom's the Badgers. Terrible game. Alan predicted a draw, 1-1. Rennie predicted a 1-0 for Brom. I predicted 2-0 for Burnley. And what it was? A waste of 90 minutes. Alan again. Alan is on form. Rennie, he's catching up. Cream, stop running.
Man. It's still hope, bro.
Nah, there's no hope.
Last game, Leeds versus Wolves. We thought it would have been a hell of a game with full attacking football. None.
0.
The game ended up 1-0 to Wolves.
Yeah.
When Alan guessed 2-1 to Leeds, I guessed 4-3 to Leeds.
He's been going crazy.
And Kareem guessed 2-1 to Wolves. So in the end, you get through.
Hey! I don't even realize I'd give up.
You get through. You didn't stop running.
2 points on ya.
You didn't stop.
2 points.
You tally up, go say something nice still, man.
2 points. Yeah, so that's it.
That's it for last week. So now we're moving on to this week. Predictions. Kick it off on Friday football.
Friday football. Leeds versus Villa, right? I say 2-1.
I say 1-1. Villa going on shows.
I say 2-1 Villa.
Leeds missing somebody, so.
Real balls to see that whole Villa.
You are balls.
You say 2-0.
To Villa.
No, you say Villa.
So what it is now? West Ham at home?
West Ham at home versus Manchester City.
I think City is a 2-0 run out on this one.
100% I agree.
So scoreline everything.
Same score.
Alright, I say 3-1 City. No Kevin De Bruyne. Do I want to go 3-1? 3-1 City. Too late.
Aguero back, you know.
Yeah, and he actually played real good last week.
He's hungry.
But it was still in the City Arsenal game. That was real boring.
True. Next game, Fulham at home to Crystal Palace.
Fulham, to me, still in early. Hit the ground running. and doing that thing yet, so they're shaky. Palace on the other hand, I think have a little more experience within the wings. I'll go with Palace 1-0.
I go with Palace as well, but 2-0.
Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Fulham had to get one win in. 2-0 Fulham.
Come on, Zaha.
Come on, Craven Cottage.
Alright, so what we calling Manchester United and Chelsea? Is that
The game of the week.
GOT dub.
I mean, to me that game just a big game.
Fam, it's the biggest game of the week still, fam.
They're playing in zebra stripe this week.
That's what I go to say, you know. It depends on
Newcastle.
what uniform they play. I actually heard JJ say that, and I find it's the exact same. You have to watch statistics. I don't know if it's motivation that Stripes giving them or...
Necromans.
Boy, they are running when they wear them stripes. If they wear stripes, then they
I
can
haven't
give
seen that kit yet.
Nah, in zebra print.
they can give Chelsea a run for their money, but
Now you see what they wear.
But they're home, so they're not
They
wearing
won't
that. They
be
will be red. Chelsea going to be wearing the light blue, which is their bogey kit.
Hey.
and that's why I give Chelsea the game 3-2.
I go 2-1 Man U. I give it Man U the edge. Just because they're home.
Given Chelsea having some decent performances, Man U on that bounce back this week. 2-1.
Cool. Next game, Sheffield United, Liverpool. Liverpool at home. This is the last game on Saturday.
3-0 to Pool. That's my guess.
I say 2-0 Liverpool. Just because it's, Liverpool. That's Saturday. Let's go Sunday, early morning. Southampton, Everton. Southampton at home.
Everton, I call in 2-0 on this one.
2-goal lead for me, but I go in 3-1 to Everton.
Southampton is the bogey team. Another draw. Boom, boom. 2-1. Oh, that's disrespectful.
He think Everton will go in and win the league for some reason.
That's disrespectful.
I completely agree with them. I completely agree with them.
And?
Bro, Southampton no way gonna score against Everton.
Domino
Anyway,
scored 3 against Chelsea last week.
anyway,
What?
Wolves at home to Newcastle.
This producer crazy, you know?
Yes.
You realize
Yes.
Madrid fans.
I'm not gonna say
they don't
that.
think with it.
I think it's the trauma from Arsenal back in Arsenal.
We have 4 sides, we have 13 trophies, we see.
But boy, you're Arsenal fan also. You can see us coming forward for centuries. Next game.
So Wolves at home to Newcastle.
I'll go out on the ledge here and put Newcastle.
Oh, you keep going out on the ledge, come off the ledge.
Yeah, we dangerous.
Into this man.
We dangerous.
You don't watch England to be going out on the ledge like that?
A lot of teams that
Got you.
not have normally run full second to it that have potential to.
So England is always start off like this, dog. First 10 weeks.
Yeah, a little tumbly.
Crystal Palace is be on top. It is have redness.
Remember,
Worry.
your team Arsenal used to be winning by winter
Yeah,
champions.
winter champions.
And then that's it.
Win half the league.
The chemistry that Ancelotti had on Everton is going to be something this season.
Right, so your score is what? Off the ledge? Or is it off the ledge score?
1-0 Newcastle.
No, that's your off the ledge score?
Yeah.
That's nothing off the ledge. There's 2 mid-table teams.
I thought you was going to say 4-0 or
I thought like
something.
7-0 Newcastle.
I just saying they can win. That's all.
Well, they're not.
That yeah, they're not.
3-1 Wolves.
3-0 Wolves. Last game of Sunday.
Arsenal at home to Leicester.
Hey.
Tough game.
Ah, boy.
Let you hear you.
Now they need to get together.
Let you hear you off the ledge here.
Now the Arsenal need to get together. You know the Arsenal games are always going to put Arsenal to win.
I know, well, that's what I'm saying. You need to stop picking with your heart.
Dog,
You need to
you
stop.
can't be a pundit, dog.
No.
Fam, you put Arsenal and Everton to win the league, you know. This man. Every game, right? He picking Arsenal to win. That means out of 30 games, Arsenal went undefeated. They will go undefeated by this man, you know.
Yeah,
Have no game.
Correct. He want to see the Invincibles again.
I'm looking for season 2 Invincibles.
Forget that. You don't have them.
Milan still have the longest stretch, I'm just saying.
Pause.
By the way.
Pause. The longest stretch.
Yo!
Some you're mad out of time, you know? Yeah, so scores Arsenal 1-0 by Arsene Wenger here. Rennie.
I give them a win as well. A little bit more because I think Leicester.
This from somebody who's just pointing me out there.
I just saying I never give them no win last week against Man City.
They
look stronger. They look stronger, so that's why I say they go in and try to flex their muscles. I'll give them a 2-0 victory.
I say they're gonna lose Arsenal's gonna lose.
I wanna say 1-0.
And
Who was Arsenal fan?
I doing this just to annoy Alan. 2-0, 2-1, Leicester.
And it just might happen, eh? I'm feeling a switch it to a draw.
No, that ain't happening.
But let go Arsenal.
And
Brazilian.
you could say that Monday, you don't have to watch any EPL, you can just get the scores in because it's Brighton versus West Brom.
Whoa. Alright, that's two cities you cannot go to.
Brighton looking a little good, I'll give them 1-0. That's the most I can say.
Yeah, I think Brighton can pull this game off. This is 2-0.
For me, 1-0, West Brom.
Last game.
Burnley, Tottenham Hotspurs. What do you think?
I gonna go 2-0.
Still think it's a fixture?
Nah. I don't realize it was Spurs. I don't realize. Alright, 2-0 Spurs. You go first.
I'll go out on the ledge.
You're not going out on the ledge.
Alright, 3-0 Spurs.
This is what you call going out on the ledge. The way you go out on the ledge, mister.
5-1 Spurs. Watch this.
Anybody wanna play extra points today?
Burnley, I tell Ole was my biggest losers really, you know. I just pick Real Madrid because I know they had something up their sleeve. But Ole do nothing transfer window and Ole gonna pay for it. Watch.
A bit of banter with Soren's probably taken a bit too far.
That's out on the ledge.
Wow.
That score was sponsored by 2x4 planks.
Try to help Ole.
2x4 planks.
I try to help Ole by
Captain
naming
Hook.
Ole biggest losers, but Ole going and
yeah, so that was that. Yeah, so
From your heart.
yeah, that's the he
I just watching
I want
football.
to see the city of Burnley.
That
Boring
draw
football.
last week.
Sorry, that was Rennie. I was speaking on behalf of Rennie.
No.
All right, and yeah, that's it.
And that's the end of the show.
That's it.
Subscribe, like, don't forget. And if you're in tune into our Instagram, check it out and lock in. In the box PC.
PC, as in not for personal computer, for podcast.
All day, every day.
Yeah. Peace.